Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of About Last Nightmare. Now, this is a segment I do with my very good friend Nick, the Last Shoegazer, where we do a two-part review. I take care of part one, which is the facts and figures. Nick takes care of part two, which is a synopsis, our overall take, and rating on the film. Now, we watch a movie that we both have in our collection and message back and forth. Sometimes ripping on the film, sometimes giving fun facts, but always having a good time. Now this week, we decided to continue with our Scream Factory IFC Midnight Collection with The Midnight Man. The Midnight Man is a 2016 film, which runs approximately 95 minutes, and is directed by Travis Z, or he's also known as Travis Zaraway. Now, he also wrote the screenplay for this film, and he's responsible for the remake of Cabin Fever, which I kind of have mixed feelings on it. I don't think it needed to be done, especially pretty much a shot-for-shot remake of it. Maybe 20 years down the line when everybody's forgotten about the original. But still, in my opinion, I think if you want to do a remake, you try to do something a little bit different with it. I don't feel that he did that. He also did a movie called Intruder. And it's hard for me to narrow down which one that is. I know which one it is, but there's been probably 4 or 5 films within the last 5 or 6 years with the name Intruder, Intruders, all that kind of stuff. This is one I haven't seen yet. I do think I own it, but I can't remember if I picked this one up. Like I said, there's been so many. Now, this stars Lin Shaye as Anna Luster. She was in Alone in the Dark, one of my favorite slashers, Insidious 1 through 4, Ouija 1 and 2, and a movie I just got recently, haven't watched yet, called The Final Wish. I believe that's based on The Monkey's Paw. This also stars Gabrielle Ho as Alex Luster. Now, she was in The Institute, which I believe has James Franco in it. I don't believe I've seen that one. I might have, but for some reason it doesn't. I mean, I know what movie it is, but it doesn't really ring a bell. She was also in Jeepers Creepers 3, which really isn't saying too much. That movie was okay. I can tolerate it, but compared to the first two, it really wasn't that good. This has the awesome Robert Englund as Dr. Harding. Of course, he was in all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies except for the remake. He was in The Mangler, Fear Clinic, and to be honest with you, I really don't see him as anything else other than Buck from Eaten Alive. Just an iconic line, one that was imitated in Kill Bill Volume 2. And it just, it makes me laugh to this day. And finally, Kyle Strotz as the Midnight Man. Now, he had an uncredited role in the newest Predator film. This is a fairly interesting movie. This also comes with a double feature, per se. It has the original, I believe, 2013 film. The director actually remade his own movie, and I believe he's Irish, if I'm not mistaken. But here's the back of the slipcover, and of course, here is the alternate artwork for this. I always like to show that. In talking to Nick, this movie really reminded me a lot of The Bye Bye Man, which I actually didn't mind. I know most people say that's one of the worst movies ever, but I actually didn't mind it that much. But of course, he'll get into, our take and rating. But I mean, it was an okay watch. But that is The Midnight Man. I will recommend it. I don't know if I'd recommend buying it. I would recommend definitely watching it first. But definitely check out part 2, where Nick's going to get into the synopsis, our overall take and rating on the film. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.